Yeah, hello guys. In this video we are going to be analyzing a strategy that you can use to win basketball. A strategy that you can use to win basketball, which is proven to be working 99%. So you need to be with me from beginning to the end, and we are going to be using about 3 apps to do that. So we are going to be using about 3 apps to do that. I know it's going to take time, but you are going to benefit a lot, and you take a lot of knowledge in it. So make sure you stay with me from beginning to the end. So the first app that we'll be using will be FlashScore. That's the first app. And the second app that we'll be using, is that of MSports. That's one of our MSports that we'll be using. And the third app that we'll be using is that of SUBCRIBE. So we'll be using about 3 apps to do that. So first of all, let's come to SUBCRIBE. And in this video you are going to understand why I normally tell you guys to have about 3 to 4 betting accounts. So you're going to understand why I normally say that, and you get to know that this strategy is working very well. So you get to know all that. So first of all, we are going to be dealing with this place 145.5 over. We are going to be dealing with the over line. So you check it here, check it with the odd one. You can see the 145.5, and we have this place the over column to be 1.62 odd, and under column is 2.25. And guys, I forget to show you guys the team that we are analyzing. The team is under Turkey Super League Women. So you can see the teams that we are analyzing at the top here, so that you can take note of. And I'm recording this one on that of 14th September 2023, so you can do reference later on. So but I just want to tell you guys that the trick is actually working very well. Look at the odd here, the odd that I show you guys the odd already, 1.62 and that of 2.25. Let's come down here. We are having the same thing here. Let's come down here. So when you move down here, we are moving down. Look at the same thing here. Look at the same thing. That's the score line that they are expecting it to go, 1.45.5. Look at the first one that we were having it. We are having the first one to be that of 1.62. I don't know if that is it. Let's go back and check it. Look at the odd. I just want you to confirm the odd first, so that we'll be short of what we are doing. So you can see, you can see it here. Look at the odd, 1.62, 2.25, and this place we are having it 1.65. Yeah, let's move down there. 1.65, we are having it 1.65. Look at it, 1.65, and the top we are we are having 1.62, and the down here we are having 1.65. And look at the other side. The top we are having 2.05. That's what we are having here on SUBCRIBE. Let's go to that of MSport. Let's go to MSports to check there. Let's go to MSport to check there. So you see the MSport, the odd is also different. So MSport, you can check here. Look at their odd here. They are having 1.48 here, and that of 1.97. So you can see that MSport, the odd is lower than that of SUBCRIBE. That's what I normally tell you guys, to have like different books accounts, so that you can use to compare and get a good odd. That's the first thing that you need to take. And look at the odd, 1.48 here and 1.97. So let's go down to that same option. Sorry, let's go top. So we are going top. to where they are expecting the score line to end. Look at it here. The down part, we are having 1.48 for over and 1.97 for under. But this place we are having 1.58 for over and 1.94 for under. So this one you need to always check it out. So now let's now go to our FlashScore app. So we are now going to FlashScore app. So we are now in the FlashScore app, and the first thing that you need to check is look out to see whether the games that they played, make sure that the games that they played is it up to 1.45 for the home team. That's the first thing that you need to check out for. And you can see here the home team, when they played their first game, it's not up to 145.5. So it's actually 142. So it's actually 142. It's not up to that. And if you come, their second game is actually also, their second game is also actually 141. So if you total this one, you get 141. It's not also up to the 145.5. It's not also up to that. So if you come here, this one is 149. Yeah, I think I'm correct. So it's 149 here. This place is 149. So for this one is up. That's the first one that they have met that one. And if you come here, if you also move down here, they are having 118. So it's not up to 145.5. It's not up to 1.145. So it's not up to that. And if you move down here, this one is up. It's up to 145.5. The total is 161. So let's move down to the away team. If you look at the away team, their last 5 games, this one is 156. So actually it's more than that. That's good. And their second game is 189, if I'm correct. 189. Their second game is 189, and their third game is that of 172. You can see everything is just meeting very well. And their fourth game is 155, and their fifth game is 161. Yeah, I think that's also correct. And if you come to their head-to-head, they have met 4, and this one, when you total this one is 161. Yeah, it's actually 161 when you total it. I think I'm correct. When you total it is 161. So it's also more than 145, which is that's over. When you also move here, when you also come here, so it's also 163, which is also more than 145, which is also good. So that's the good part of it too. And when you move down here, you can also see it. You can also see here, this one too is also more than 145. Is the total is 153. Yeah, I think so. It's also 153. So it's also 153, and this one is actually 162. So trust me, you are going to enjoy the process. It's actually very good. It's proven to be working, and I think that's the most easiest way to go. So if you see, basketball is the most easiest way to go. So now that we have seen this, now let's go back to the away team. What is always the away team contribution? The away team contribution at the end of like their full time, what is always their contribution? So you can see every time that they play, the away team is always having about a contribution of 80%. For the first one, it's having 86. 86, and this one is having 68, and this one is also having 83, and this one is having 115, and this one 70. So this one, the away team is always having like a good contribution to add. And if you move here, the away team is also having contribution to add, but that not impact, having more impact as compared to that of the away team. So you need to put that in mind. What is always the contribution? How did they normally contribute? So you can see this place, the home team contribute 76. So if you total the 76, that will be 140. Yeah, no. If you total it, it's actually more than half of 145, which is actually good at that place. But if you total this one, it's not up to that. If you total it, that is not up to half of that. So if you also total this one, it's also not up to that. And if you also total this one too, it's not also up to that. Sorry, I'm having some network issue. So let's allow it to load. Let's be patient and allow. Okay, so you can also see this one actually is actually up to half of that, so it's actually good. But if you check this one, the away team is having upper chance to win. This one, if you check it, the away team is having upper chance to win, but we are not focusing on that. So our main focus is to check and see whether there is going to be more than 145.5 goals like scores entering in that game. And if you check based on their last previous 4 games that they played against each other, like over 145.5 have been entering for their last 4 games. And if you also check for the meeting of the away team, anytime that they made any team, they are like over 145.5 have been entering for their last 5 games that they met these people. So all those people that they met, 145 plus scores has been entering in that particular game. So the next thing for us to do is now to take our decision. So sorry, we need to now take our decision on which betting site should we now use to bet. That's the next thing that we need to take. And in taking that, we need to now go back to our betting accounts. So this one, we are now in M-Sport. So we check for the over 145.5. we'll check it here, 145.5. we know that we are now going to bet on over. We are going to bet on the over. So we have to bet on the over. So we check the over column to see. We check on the over column to see if this place, what is the actual odd the actual odd is 1.58. So we'll move down. To compare it to see what is the actual odd in here. So you can see 1.48. So 1.48, that's the odd here. So you can see this place is smaller than the first one. So this place, the down is smaller than this one. So that's the first thing that we need to check. And we need to go to our second betting account to check the odd, which is the SportyBet. So now let's go to SportyBet to also compare it there. So we are now in SportyBet now. So in SportyBet, you can see SportyBet, their odd is 1.65, and which is bigger than that of M-Sport. When you check, it's bigger than M-Sport. So when you check, it's bigger than M-Sport, but we doesn't end it there. We need to move further down to check. For where they combine all the over and under. We need to check it there to be sure which one is bigger than the other. So we need to check that one so that we can get a good prediction to pick on. So let's allow it to load. I think I've gone more than how I was supposed to go. Let's allow it to load, guys. Let's be patient and allow it to load. Okay, so we can now also come here and see one like the over column. Over, you can see it here, you can see it at the top, over including overtime. So you can see the over column here, you can see it to be 145.5. so 145.5, you can see it 1.62 here, and the down is bigger than this one. You can see that the down is actually bigger. When you move down, it's actually bigger than the one that they are giving us at the top. Let's allow it to load. Just be patient and allow it to load. So guys, just be patient. So okay, let's move down to check it out. I don't want to bypass it. So you can see it here. So the top they are having 1.62, and the down they are having 1.65, and M Sports they are having it 1.58 for the top one, and the second one they're having 1.48. So that's why I normally tell you guys to look for to have so many betting accounts, so that you can now do this one to compare it at the same time. Like this one is like we are using two bears, like one stone to kill two bears. So I'm showing you the reason why you should be having good account, like about 2 accounts or 3 accounts for betting. And at the same time, I'm showing you a strategy that you can use on basketball to always win your basketball games. So this place like this, we can now go and predict on over 145.5. so we can now go and predict on over 1.5. like our odd will now be 1.65. we'll pick this one. This is the biggest odd, so we'll now pick this one. This is the biggest odd. We'll pick that one and place our bet on that, and that's how it goes. So guys, the only thing that I will request from you guys is just do me a favor to subscribe to the channel. Let's push the channel forward. Subscribe to the channel and like the video, and if you find it valuable as well, try to share it to friends. I know many people will enjoy this video because there is a lot of value in it. I've done a lot of analysis which is needed for every sport bettor who is betting on basketball and who is also to enter into basketball. This video is going to help a lot, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video. Make sure you like the video so that it can also, the algorithm can also push it to reach other viewers out there. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for betting tips and tricks. So bye bye for now.